Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Limerock, site to what will be race number 30 of the 2008 NRSL Coke Vanilla Cup Series season. And alongside me once again for this one are Stephen Paul III and Austin LaPlante.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Front row for Duel 1 will be the 70 of Matt Dixon alongside the 37 of Kira Arenthade. It is Dixon who has the pole for this. That's really the only thing that matters amongst that. I'll let them go ahead and say a little bit of their thoughts and predictions for this as I show you a little bit of the field.
Awesome.
15 seconds.
Road course, we're going to use the bus stop version of Limerock. That's all I got to say. Just going to keep talking, blah, 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 blah. Here's the command, like, right now.
Drivers, start your engines!
As command has been given, so. Field is rolling. Any other, quick thoughts before this one gets going?
So it's going to be interesting. Last year was the inaugural race, so Vinton Morrigal break Charles's heart and beat him. We had a huge wreck on the front stretch that separated the field, and it's definitely going to be interesting. Some of these drivers in the field got to run here 3 times, 2 Hooters races and 1 race here, so those guys will benefit from that track time. Despite no chicane, you still get the track time, track. We did run these type of cars at this race. No, we ran the original Cup cars. So
yeah, original Cup cars last year, so this is the first COT.
COT race to be interesting. Dixon was one of the drivers to run those 3 races, so that no surprise to see him up here as we come down to the green flag.
As pace car is off, and Duel 1 at Limerock is green.
I take that back. Since it was a original Cup, he did not run it. Anderson did run all 3 races because he ran the 88 and the 10 last year.
As Dixon with a 23-lap test run, essentially.
Dixon missed the last 3 races in a row due to the format chase cars being locked in. He's in the field now today, feeling good.
Yeah, already, because he's on the front row for Sunday's race, already locked in. Still side by side with Arenthade, those they make the run up towards up the hill.
Yeah, here they come right
bus
here.
Stop.
Bus stop can tend to be a little bit of a hazardous place. It looks like they're making it through, even back here.
Yeah, that wreck that happened last year happened in the front of the field. The 7th through 5th were separated like 10 seconds after that. So hopefully that doesn't happen today.
41 off the track a little bit. 99 slid a little wide, but keeps it on course. And meanwhile, Matt Dixon does lead lap 1. It is Mary Shelley up to 2nd. Arenthade back to 3rd. Austin LaPlante, Ethan Keiderman top 5.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, trouble!
Oh, the 99.
99 Wilhoit. Time Pollard slid a little bit. Somehow makes it work.
What does it understand? Wilhoit's back on
Wilhoit
track.
is back on track at least, but well behind.
You hit the guardrail.
Got lucky not to, I'll say that much.
Or plowed into someone.
Now they're running under 1 minute lap times. So this race will definitely. 3 wide's not going to work.
Yes,
They managed to get back to 2 wide though.
Thank God, because Deaver was about the last road course we ran. Deaver won by a lap.
True. I'm sure he will be trying to replicate it. NRSL officials are going to hope he doesn't. As Jesse Turner, I'm thinking of Hooter Series where JT's in the 41 there for a moment. Makes a move on Halleck. That is for the transfer spot, actually. Or to get himself off the transfer spot, I should say.
Hooters ran this track Fitzwater won here last month or a couple weeks ago. So Fitzwater's got good experience here.
Not putting it to good use though, as he's not even in the top 18 yet.
55-second lap time. They were doing like a minute 2 last year, so this is really quick improvement. These CLT cars.
Oh, contact Ryan
God.
George, nearly. That was almost trouble.
Yeah, Ryan finished. Where did he finish? Okay, I'm on the wrong one. Hold on.
Well, yeah, that would help to at least be on the right section.
Yes, that would.
As Dixon continues to check out, William Brock making a move on Keiderman. That's for 4th going into turn 1.
Yeah, Ryan George finished 3rd at Road America and
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Slides wide, nearly kits back on course right into Tim Randolph.
So the 49ers had good success at the road courses this year. No surprise to see them running up to the front.
Austin LaPlante making a
Val
move
for
for
second.
second on the 37 of Arenthade.
Wait, who's
where's-
that?
Oh, yeah, that's a shock.
Yeah, Aaron Thane's best. She finished third at Mosport, so must have brought the Mosport car here.
Kyle Matthews, slow off the bus stop, was battling with the 75 of Robert Pollard.
48, we found out, still has not won a race yet in this series. Trying to get that streak staff.
I thought we already kind of clarified that we knew that that was a fact. It's just a matter of when they will. It's Pretty Shaw going down towards turn one.
Whoa.
Jeffrey White. Oh my God, I am so rusty at this.
We
It's
need to
been what, a
record
month
more.
since we recorded?
Yeah. We need to record more.
Yeah. Jeffrey White tried to make it
Baseball.
3 wide almost on Pretty Shaw. Thought better of it. Shaw trying to make a move also on Brock. Not able to do so. Here comes Zach Rogers trying to make a move now on the 16. But meanwhile, also Baranowskis makes a move on Chris Louvier there in the 43 for 15th.
So Fitzwater, I think the 7 are the... So for people not to D&Q, they're hoping 6 chasers do not fall over the top to 18.
Yes. Well, yeah. And then also that the 66 gets in.
That too.
Because 66 still has the past champions provisional to fall back on, too.
Yeah, 48 battling the 75. Some good rivalry here as here they come.
Well, I mean, this is one of those where you expect to be able to beat that car, I would expect. But, hey. Is Kyle trying to pass the 75? That would be for 9th position and will do so.
Then Kyle...
Thank God.
I think Kyle wrecked here in the Hoovers race, if I'm not mistaken. So
And
what a top
we might have a
three
battle for the lead because
Oh,
here
what a
comes the
closeout.
46 catching the 70.
Yeah, what a pack right there.
Although
46, I
Aaron
think,
Thade might be able to
dirt.
try and make a move. They all keep on course for now, at least.
Dixon finished 4th here. Here comes the 46.
Here comes Austin LaPlante.
Woo!
Has to get back in line, but Aaron Thade's going to make a move.
With the
Oh,
bumper.
Forcing the issue there already right now. Only
Yeah,
just
Dixon-
a third of the way into this duel race.
Dixon finished 4th in the Hooters race earlier this year, lost on strategy to Fitzwater. So Dixon know how to wheel around the Limerock circuit.
Now the battle for second will allow
I couldn't
Dixon to
think
kind
that.
of escape at least a little bit for now.
And 46.
And Aaron
give us
Thade
position.
gets the pass done.
There's no former winners in this track. The 15 of Vince Alvarenga in general is not in this race.
Well, yeah. So there's the winning car from last year. Well, can't even say that really. The winning team is still here, but
Yeah.
that is the only thing still here.
37 just trying.
Go ahead.
Oh, what were you saying,
I
Charles?
was gonna say even the car that won technically isn't here because we're not even on that car. So Max
That is
Anderson trying to make a move on Ethan Keiderman for 5th. Anderson
That's
trying to
true.
set himself up with a good starting spot for Sunday.
S3 is running in the ARCA series that we do not air.
Oh, that's about the only way that they'd probably be able to win.
Yeah, seriously.
Keiderman
At
a
83
little
seconds.
slow, nearly contact with the 08. And Keiderman's going to end up losing 2, maybe even 3 spots out of this, as it depends on what happens with the 60 here.
Oh boy.
That was close.
Mary won here last year on one of the Limerock tracks. I don't remember which one it was, but she did win.
Oh, there's skid marks there.
Somebody went off. Oh,
Oh, might have. Was it the 84?
crap. We started last
Yes.
anyway, so I don't think so.
99's got some damage.
Well, they hit that guardrail, remember?
43.
43.
43's wide.
Oh, burn the pizza rolls.
That's going to allow Fitzwater to gain a spot. Or at least it should. He is going to be side by side with the 43.
Let's see if we can good battle right here.
That's also the battle's going to allow Hamill to follow through as well. And Cole Deaver going to maybe try and take advantage as well. Not going to be able to.
Nope. As here they come.
Down towards
Trying to
the
get
front
Swelper.
straightaway. Deaver's going to be able to make the move. That time it stuck. Somehow.
Do side draft.
You gotta use side
Sure.
draft.
We'll go with that.
Yeah,
Looking
let's
back
see.
up through the field a little bit. Jeffrey White now on the back bumper or the rear wing of the 75, trying to find a way around Robert Pollard. As
Yeah,
there
Rob's
is a
holding up
train developing behind this 75.
Choo choo.
I mean, the driver's ability on a road course can only get you so far.
That's true. Well, at least the car is coming back next year.
As Henry Williams in this line as well, Zach Rogers and Pretty Shaw, as trying to look for a way around the 75, who's trying to just hang on to the draft of the 83.
Yeah, we'll look at this drag race down here. Oh boy.
As Henry Williams makes the move on the 16 into turn number 1, that's not going to be good for Jeffrey White. Trying to keep it on course, he will actually. That's a pretty impressive job.
He tried to pass Robert in the grass, but
Oh, they're going to be three wide, though.
No.
Rogers thought about it for 3 wide, thinks better of it.
Just
Yeah.
weird.
They don't want to fly off the hill right there. The 19 is nowhere to go.
Oh, yeah, that's not where you're going to want to be. It's going to maybe open the door for Pretty Shaw, especially if Rogers takes that line. Jesse Turner's going to try and pass the 07 of Peter Onjack.
Yeah, we're gonna have a pit stop probably soon. So what strategy these guys use is the tire wear's not too bad. They're actually getting faster.
Well, depends.
Yes.
Actually,
Going
no,
fast-
fall-off's
yes,
already
going
about a
faster,
second.
Yet we're about 2 seconds off the pace.
First we were running 56 lap times. Then we got up to 52. Now we're down to 53.
Yeah. More problems for Will Hoyt, I guess, because he's slow on. Oh no, that's just him pitting, I guess. I don't know. We did have a change for the lead as Dixon's now back to 4th.
Yeah, that's
Now I want to know how that happened. Unfortunately, we can't do it live.
We'll look at it later.
if we remember.
We're doing live. Yeah.
So yeah, 70 lose the lead.
Field a little bit spread out. Here comes Kyle Matthews trying to make a move on the 60 of Tim Randolph down into turn 1.
Yeah, Randolph should have won 2 road course early in the season, but as fate has it, he didn't.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, right?
Yeah.
As Will Hoyt gonna leave pit lane a lap down to the leaders, so that's not gonna bode well for his efforts.
Nope. As Kyle trying to pass the 60 right there, get a little more forward bite into the corner. There he goes. 60 runs a little wide, good pass by Kyle.
Textbook pass, really, actually, for Kyle.
Yeah. Our transfer spot battle is between Ryan George and Fitzwater. Well, doesn't matter for Fitzwater. He's in the field anyways.
Yeah, true. So really, Hamill doesn't do him any good to pass the 29.
Varanowskis, who finished second to Cole Deaver, given she was a whole lap behind, but she's at 20th right now. 49 off the track.
There's a lot of people that will end up being off track. That does move Fitzwater up to 17th, though. So Fitzwater able to take advantage of the 49's struggles there through the final set of corners. Fitzwater actually one of the quicker cars I can see on track right now.
And here, drivers complaining about the dust on the track.
Now the 18 going to try and take a shot at the 75 as Henry Williams has been able to gap the 16 a little bit.
And Robert is really loose, but Robert's doing a good job hanging on. He made Sonoma. He's made most of the road courses this year, so good
So
track.
a track
for him.
where car quality doesn't exactly mean as much. So.
Correct. 75's wheeling it off the corner.
Oh, that's going to be a little too far wide, though.
no.
That's going to open the door for Henry Williams. Anyone else on pit lane? It doesn't look like it, so I would be willing to bet that was an unscheduled stop on the 99. Zach Rogers makes the move on Pretty Shaw down to turn 1. Jesse Turner's going to try and follow through as well.
I'm surprised nobody else is pitting. I figured maybe some strategies, the tires keep falling off, but nope.
Well, I think it
Nobody
comes
was
down to
ready.
whether or not you can make it to the through the race on 1 tank of fuel. Because if you can make it on fuel, you're going to lose a lap hitting. And
Yeah, 'cause they're
it'd
running
just
less
be
than
too
that.
hard to really make up that amount of ground on new tires.
Well, one's going to be a really bad. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, Pretty Shaw's going to lose a spot there. Fitzwater and Ryan George are able to pass the 07 of Peter Onjak as well. Fitzwater now going to try and take a shot at the 01.
Yeah, this is
As
our...
Onjak's going to be wide, that's going to allow Derek Hamill to pass. And now Fitzwater takes his shot.
Yeah, this is our second to last road course of the season, so
Yep.
drivers trying to get a win here.
Also, just kind of build some momentum going into next season a little bit if you can. Road courses kind of tend to do that.
Yeah, Road America's pretty early in the season next year, like usual.
Actually, the final schedule has not yet been released, so as Fitzwater checks up a little bit.
Yeah, it's only been a year in the making. We've been making it, trying to make it the best for you guys.
As Shaw's going to lose a spot to the 49. Onjak trying to re-overtake the 00.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that was really close. Onjak's going to be able to pass Pretty Shaw. Hamill's going to try and follow through. Ryan George goes wide. That allows the 07 to get back by, and the 00 is going to get 2 spots out of that, and LeDuc's on pit lane.
Well, I don't think that was...
So, apparently maybe there will be some pit strategy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at the tires are falling off pretty big here, so...
Well, but if you're going to wait this long, you're probably not going to really want to take tires.
That's what I'm saying. Matt Dixon is falling off the most. He's down to 8 seconds behind 37.
I would take 2, but I don't know which side.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with him.
I figured, where are you turning more? Left or right?
Well, right now the leaders are not pitting.
I got a picture. Yeah, I think I would take right.
And Tim Randolph now going to try and get a move done on our pole sitter for Duel 1. Not going to be able to do it into turn 1 yet. Kyle Matthews has passed the 70 for 6, though. And Randolph
60.
all over the 70.
Yeah, all over that bumper.
Take lefts.
As
Yeah, I'll probably take lefts.
Which one is it, rights or lefts?
Lefts final, because usually when you're going on an oval and you turn right, the right front is where you want to return. Now you got myself confused.
As Kyle
Yes,
opening
we're
up a
gonna turn
gap
right
there. Randolph trying to find a way around the 70. Kiterman watching on as well.
Yes, anybody? Nope, nobody ducks down there, man.
At least not of the leaders, so...
Kind of interesting here.
And the best, or at least the top running battle, continues to be the 70, 60, and now the 83. Going to try and get back around the 60. This is for the 8th spot on track.
Yeah, Kaiserman and 83 car trying to get by him, just cannot get there.
And
there it goes.
Keeping an eye on the intervals to see if it updates for the battle for 18th. Randolph able to open up a gap on the 83, at least for the time being. Takes a peek towards the bus stop. Can't quite make it.
Yeah, I single file. The tires are just worn, so they can't really race side by side that much now.
Well, they're making some moves still work. It's just a matter of also capitalizing when the guy in front of you makes a mistake.
And 70 car almost went off right there. Oh, somebody's off.
Might have been the 08. Here comes Randolph now making a move on the 70 into turn 1. Needs to just try and make it stick as much as he can.
Needs to keep his foot in it.
Well, that wouldn't exactly work. As the battle for 18th is now 1.6 seconds between the 00 and the 11.
Well, kind of extend the gap there.
Randolph is there, but can't hold it in there yet up the hill. That's going to allow the 83 to close back in a little bit.
Yeah, the 83 is trying to make that pass there.
And there will be just 3 laps to go in Duel 1. Randolph looking for somewhere around the 70. Might be a little bit offline. Is that going to open the door for Kiterman?
It's looking like now the 45 is definitely going to the house, and 99 might be joining them.
It might be. Good
84
chance to
chaser,
look
so
at the
At this point, if you
chasers.
somehow ran out fuel only,
that would be bad.
So 784, and that's actually it. There's only 2 in this duel that are actually outside the top 18.
So 99 would be fine then.
It
Ooh,
looks
big
like
gap.
it. As right now, the 70 continues to be the one holding people up. The 75 has fallen back to 14th now. Fitzwater and Rogers have gone around,
Yeah, just trying to hold
as well
on.
as Jeffrey White, actually.
He's just got to hold off about. Oh man, he's got about 2 seconds to hold him off.
2 laps.
Yeah, can he do it? Well, see what happens here. Might have no pit stops. I'm surprised with no pit stops.
Well, they're going to make it work somehow, although these tires might be screaming at them by the time they get into the pit area there to impound them.
Yeah, we're gonna have some courting.
Well, they'll be allowed to change tires, but that's it before the race. As
Yes.
Randolph trying to find some way around the 70 still cannot, as it's about the obligatory frame droppage from my computer.
What are we taking? The top 17 or 18?
It'll be top 18 provisionally. Obviously, it depends on how many chasers advance.
Yeah, 75 is trying to hold on back there. That's the battle because he's dropping back to the double zero.
He's been passed by the 41. Randolph unable to make a move. The white flag has been started by Kira Arenthade now.
Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
no.
And Henry Sanford is the farthest back of the lead lap cars.
Struggling day for him. His third team's going to miss their first race in that partnership.
Well, first race since Time Pollard was trying to qualify the car. There's Leduc on the fresh tires.
Flying.
But all for nothing.
Where is the 99 and all of that? I don't exactly know.
Maybe he's on a scenic tour.
As off the final corner, Kira Arenthade is going to win Duel 1, her first dual win of the year, if memory serves.
I can let you know right now.
Austin the Plant will finish second, Brock third, Anderson fourth. Mary Shelley will hang on to fifth over Kyle Matthews. Dixon will be seventh, but that one didn't exactly matter.
This is actually her second. She won the dual race at... No, this is her first. Never mind, sorry. She won the D&Q race at Pig Stadium. That's what got me messed up.
Oh, there's the 99. Looking for guys to cross the line. Slight issue for Matt Duncan on the final lap, apparently.
Now both front row cars
him.
have won. Both front row cars have now won duels this year.
I actually was going to start listing people off like I normally do, but actually not exactly any point. I've already listed off kind of like the top 7, so you guys want to give your thoughts after the duel then? Or after we finish both duels, or what?
Yes.
Well, all I gotta say, looks like Cole Deaver, Baron Aliska, Shaw, Louvier, Time Paul, Fliginger, Halleck, and Tang are all going to the house with a Duke.
Obviously, the only thing other to add to that is the 784 will be starting out back. It just depends on where they're at. We'll do a little bit of short math in terms of like who's where, if this is working like normal, and then we'll bring you back for Duel 2. And we are back for Duel number 2. On the pole for this duel and for Sunday will be the 2 of Isaac Flickinger, as he tries to repeat his Mosport performance. So,
It's giving me flashbacks.
he ended up winning the pole by over 3/10, actually. So I'm kind of shocked about that one. In fact, actually, the top 9 out of this duel would have run a lap time quick enough to have been the pulse or faster than the 70. So something's going on there. We will go trackside though for the command to start engines for duel number 2.
Drivers, start your engines.
And with the command given, we've seen Duel 1 now in action. Any thoughts on what we might see in this one?
Probably just people running off the track and not a lot of pit stops trying to keep your car straight and not go off the road.
Pretty much that.
Well, obviously, with Duel 1, what we figured out is we know that they can make it on fuel, so really, to me, I would almost say try to keep your tires under good condition, so don't work them too hard in the first 5 laps. You're going to need them in the final 5, so.
Yeah, seriously.
Try to limit the fall off, essentially. As 35 miles an hour for the pace speed, one of the slower pace speeds that we'll have all year. And the pace car is off. Leaving the field under control of Isaac Flickinger, and Duel number 2 is
Blakely.
green. That's a little
There
bit
we
longer
go.
wait, I feel like.
Yeah, I think so.
We got Charles, who's the best driver in the field with the best finish at this track, with second in the 15 who won here last year in this Duel too.
Yeah, but that 05 has been a struggle all year, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. As he's not even going to get to second, as Qualls will... we've had issues. Amy
issues.
Shelley has blown the motor, and Seth Cole is on pit lane to begin the race.
Poor
78.
Seth.
78's already out.
Uh,
Was that?
Accident.
Yeah, that was 78.
Something else happened there.
Or engine.
It looks like what we're hearing from pit lane was the 5 had an issue, and that is what apparently some sort of wreck has happened in the back as a result of it. Oh no!
Oh God.
Oh!
out. To
Somehow
the inside.
no
To the
one else
inside.
hit the 21.
Oh man.
Jack James though off in the grass. 96 is slow, and the 1 also having a pit.
Oh, the second duel is always the craziest. Just missed the big wreck last year.
I probably should have said that before.
As
Yeah, she missed-
Charles goes wide. Go ahead.
She missed the big wreck last year. Can't miss the one today.
As Gene Sanford up to 4th now through all of that. I think. Yeah. She's up to 4th. Alexander Rowe in the car that won last year is right now in 6th. Here comes Sam Young. He's now up into 5th. The 05's going to run wide. And what a start to Duel number 2.
You telling me?
As Ebrahimian now will rejoin the race. He is 1 lap down. Oh, and that's going to be his teammate that he's going to enter out right around. It's actually going to come up behind the 15. And while we saw what new tires could do for the 99 and the 45 in Duel 1, I feel like that's definitely... Whoa.
Whoa.
I feel like that was way... Oh, trouble for the 55, Brian Hart.
Poor Brian Hart.
Well, this is all helping Brett Moma out a little bit more. What I was going to try and say, though, was I doubt Ebrahimian's going to be able to see much good out of new tires now, because the problem is he's only got a couple laps fresher tires.
Yeah, it's not gonna. He'll level out with the field at that rate.
As Brett Moma's going to be able to pass the 17. And right now, the transfer spot the last time around was listed as the 12. Jack James now... Did he have that damage before?
I think so.
I mean, I know he was in an incident, but did he have the damage already?
I think he did.
Probably.
As Isaac Flickinger continues to lead.
You
And
would have saw that on the better edited version of Side by Side by Charles.
the slow-mo version of the wreck, if I can find a good camera angle. I feel like that's almost an issue with this track, is finding a good camera angle for some of these incidents.
Yeah.
Especially that hill. If they wreck on that hill, good luck for getting me a good camera angle. As Dylan Young passes Chris Wilson and the 09, the 09, they're going to be 3 wide down the front straightaway. That's not where Wilson wants to be.
No, he does not.
Although I think Rob Evans is probably going to be the big loser on all of that. Actually, they make that work.
I can't believe it.
In fact,
Yeah,
Jack
Paul will
James
never
is going to be
got
the
that.
one that doesn't get anything out of it. Jack James almost
could
going
gain
to...
a
Actually, he
position.
will lose a spot there to Braddock. I almost wonder if that damage is actually going to hinder him on a straight line.
Yeah, and Mike right there is Rob Evans there. Rob Evans, yeah, he won at what track did he win at? He won at Monza to get into the Chase in the Hooter Series, so got a little road course experience.
Yeah.
What a
He's
walk
going to
it's
pass
done, too, in the truck, right?
Zorline. Now Zorline also going to lose a spot to the 22. Braddock thought about trying to make a move. He will on the 22. Jack James going to pass Zorline, sorry. And so will Brett Moma.
Yeah. Yeah, the field's pretty having some flashbacks here with Isaac Flickinger leading. Charles is trying to do a success from last year at this track.
As right now, the best battle on track in terms of position looks to be about for 8th, depending on what. Well, actually, as I say that, here comes Alexander Rowe in the car number that won last year, same team as well. He will get the 5th spot away from Sam Young down the front straightaway.
Yep. Blinkers going off on the side there. Someone might have pitted.
That is was for Brian Hart getting to his pit box. They say the header, but there was more issues with that than just the header.
Yeah.
As Rowe now up to the back bumper of the 47. Fastest, and he actually does have the fastest lap, does the 15, so...
Maybe that's just a moment. Rowe is pretty good. Rowe won the inaugural race at Muscat last season, so he's got a little road course credentials to himself.
Just doesn't have the success at this track.
Correct.
As
Gene
Gene goes a
Sanford.
little bit wide, that might allow the 15 to get a run.
02 best career finish was second at Thornton, so it's not surprising he runs 7th right there. Ambrose finished 4th at Cleveland 2 weeks ago, so
That was his
9
first
cars.
top 10 of the year is at that, so his best career finish.
Something we can confirm: the 9 car is the winningest number. 11 to the 33 is 10, so we found that out too.
Between the last time we filmed. As
Yes.
Nelson trying to hold off now from the 10 of Kenny Moma. That is the battle for 10th. Ozkan has been able to get around him. Ozkan actually had a solid run last year, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he was one of the guys who got a boost this year. As
no,
Ozkan
John-
trying to chase down the 9. Going to go a little bit wide, though. That might open the door for Ali Nelson here.
Yeah, John Mansell was on the 15 last year. Now this year it's Burtis.
Okay, so not exactly what you thought originally on that.
Yeah.
As
15's all over.
Rowe is all over the 47, has opened up a gap on the 34 now.
Yeah, Gene actually DNQ'd this race last year. One of Gene's rare DNQs.
Yeah, how many DNQs does she actually have total? It's like only like,
I
what,
think
4 or
like-
5?
Yeah, like 4 or 5. She did a couple last. There was one with a rain out. This year she had 1, and I think 06 she had none. So like 4 or 5.
I think last year she only had like 2.
Yes.
Which, ironically enough, one of them, the only reason she actually DNQ'd was because the Wood brothers actually swapped points between the 47 and the 21 after race 5.
Yeah,
Or
that's
whatever,
true.
whatever race was going into California when we switched over the points.
Wow.
As Rowe now makes the move on the 47 of Gene Sanford for 4th down in turn number 1. Looks like he should be able to have this move made off of turn 3. I don't know my turn numbers exactly here.
Gene
think
missed
you're right.
3 races last year. Auto Club, this race in Homestead last year. Made every race in the 55 and 47 so far this year.
Well, 55 in 2006, 47 this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, that's Ebrahimian, who is actually now making some good on his tires. Unlaps himself compared to the 02. But Ebrahimian definitely needing some chaos. That's not going to help.
Whoa,
He almost
yeah,
was the chaos.
Seriously. The transfers now is Adam McDowell battling the. No, it's actually the 12 is the transfer.
Currently,
sorry.
the 12 is the transfer.
In the beautiful all gold scheme. First time we've seen that this year.
As Ambrose now gonna lap the 1, trying to make a move as well in the 0-2. Meanwhile, Ali Nelson trying to pass the 8 of Samed Ozkan for 9th.
That's actually turn 4 right there.
Oh, is that turn 4?
Yeah, this is a no-name straightaway coming up to turn 5.
It's something we haven't seen too much this year. We have all the DEI cars have a different sponsor. We got Principal Coolers, Bass Pro, and
Although the 8
John.
and the 01 are kind of very similar schemes.
Yeah, but they usually run the similar sponsors most weekends.
As Rowe now tries to set his sights on the 05, that would be his next target. We'll follow his progress. Meanwhile, it looks like Kenny Moma is starting to close in on the 40. Meanwhile, Marcus Ambrose trying to make a move on the 02.
Oh, tough. Oh, wait, we do have a truck race. Man, if Isaac could win the truck race tomorrow and then win this duel in the cup race, man, it'd be just a clean sweep again for him.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be something?
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is Trucks and Cup on this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, what a story that would be.
In my head, I was thinking it was like Cup and Hooters for whatever reason.
Yeah, Hooters. Well, who knows when Hooters is going to be uploaded?
Well,
the 02 card.
We won't say, but I would imagine that the race 30 for theirs will be up before this. But just in case it isn't, we won't say anything about that.
I don't even think we recorded that. I don't even think we recorded that race.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
We recorded something on a road course.
Oh, yeah, that was the last one we did. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but we won't say anything about it, just so that way I can make sure that I can still leave it open to whatever I feel like producing
Correct.
first.
Yes.
Which, if that one ended up going up first, this whole conversation we're having right now will just seem weird. But hey, Ambrose now going and trying to pass the 0-2. Ebrahimian going to try and follow through as well, but that is not a battle for position with the 1.
Yeah, 02 car is going to be splitting with Ash and Gibbs again next year. Farmer Bureau Assurance might replace Home Depot, but who knows? Somebody's pitted. The light came up.
Or had some sort of an issue. We're hearing his problems with the Red Bull. Steve Pollard has gone up in smoke. Coming up over the hill, too.
He's got to stop on the track. There you go.
You know...
Don't ask money from me.
Ali Nelson now trying to pass the 0-2. Ozkan was able to get around.
No, Steve Pollard, first year missed the chase. He hasn't made a race since... What was the last race he made? He hasn't made a race since Riverside.
What was the last race he was allowed to also still race that he made?
Yeah, well, he's going to the Golden Gate Bridge if he can find it.
I mean, that's cross country.
He can. Well, I don't know if there's a bridge here, right there. He'll jump off that bridge.
As Kenny Moma trying to make a move now on Logan York. York falling back. Oh, contact with the 10.
Logan York wheeling that 02 Gibbs car. Someone's on pit road. Oh, that's the 82.
That was the 82. He stopped on track. It was so bad of a memory for him, he's already tried to relegate it out of his mind. Sky Commons has had to pit.
Yeah, 09's pit. 09 is, 82 blew the camshaft. We can't even afford a damn camshaft. We won 4 races last year, but can't get a damn camshaft.
I think Steve's looking forward to trying to find a new opportunity for next year.
Yeah, the 44, hopefully.
As the 05 going a little bit wide, it looked like. As Alexander Rowe has his next prey in sight now, this would be the battle for third.
Pretty soon we're going to have to borrow some Nicorette from Dylan Young at this rate. 26 cars
that's
coming,
for smoking,
trying to
not
catch
for
the
drinking.
2. Oh, well, yeah, that's true. That's one for cigarettes.
As Rowe now has caught the 05. Needs to try and make this move before the 38 catches him, though, because the 38 definitely is flying.
Isaac has won 2 duels this season. The only driver to do the clean sweep of everything in a weekend. Trying to do it again, you know?
Yeah, actually he is, because he's the only one to also... He won everything, literally, on that Most Sport weekend.
Only thing he did not win was Duel 2, which went to Henry Williams.
Which he wasn't even in. Like, the only thing he didn't win was the only thing he literally couldn't win on that weekend.
Yeah, he also won a Duel in Atlanta way back in race 2, so he hasn't won one since the Most Sport weekend, so
and
trying to do it
actually,
again.
that would be big if he could win everything, because obviously this is the first race of the round of 12 for both series. So a win puts him automatically into the round of 8. Rowe trying to make a move on the 05. Meanwhile, here comes Sky Commons up through on fresh tires.
Well, I'm pretty sure if Jess is going to have anything to do with that Truck Series one, she will make sure he does not win that one.
As Sky Commons now is going to try and unlap himself from the 05. Rowe, if he can stay close enough, might be able to do something here. As the 12 has had to pit.
Well, I guess the goal is not working too well.
As
Seriously.
the 05 now gets unlapped from the 38. 38 is definitely the quickest car on the track right now.
Yeah, he's going to lap himself here.
As Ebrahimian's trying to pass the 9. You know, maybe if everyone has to pit, maybe the 1 might just have something here.
In 38 for sure, but I don't think it's going to happen like we witnessed in the first one.
I doubt it, yeah. As now the 15 setting his sights back on the
Man.
05 for third.
This is so ironic because this is what the battle for the lead was last year, except this one spot behind.
Well, no, except it's the battle for the win from last year, except right now they're battling for third.
Yeah, the 05 was running Team Chevy last year. That was their car.
As looks like Rowe's going to be able to get the pass done this time. Sky Commons has unlocked himself compared to second place James Qualls.
Yep, but it's going to be a little too late for that. Looks
Well,
like
he's going to
05
need
car-
everyone to pit to make
Also,
that
man.
work for him.
Charles is not giving in.
Which is probably not going to happen.
I think the 05 is going to have nightmares about the 15 at this track. As
Gonna
Sky
have some-
Commons now putting a bumper to the 2 of Isaac Flickinger. Someone needs to tell Flickinger just to let this car go because he's not battling it for position.
Well, he's going to have to go to the City Financial to take his money out if he gets dumped here.
Well, looks like Commons trying to set up a move for the front straightaway,
So good off that
and
corner.
will do so.
A little
As
death.
now Sky Commons back on the lead lap. And now can Qualls use this to his advantage to try and close in on the race lead?
Yeah, Qualls is trying to ensure quadrupled win does not happen again this week.
The quadruple win?
Well, 3 wins, 1 pole.
I don't think that's what we're going to call that. I really don't.
What's better terminology you got?
I don't know of it yet, but I'm pretty sure there's got to be something better than that. Leave a comment down. Leave a comment down below if you have something better to call it.
The quadruple win.
No.
No.
There's got to be something better. Gene Sanford now back to 5th.
BOT.
Here comes Ebrahimian trying to find a way around the 9 now. Meanwhile, Adam Flickinger, who's on the freshest tires out of anyone in the field now, unlapping himself compared to Ali Nelson's going to also try and make a move on the 8 of Samet Ozkan. Nelson puts a couple tires off. And look at the 12 just drive around the 8 through that one corner.
Is Allie Nelson in the field?
Currently. Ooh.
So Allie Nelson makes it. This will be her 100th career Coke Vanilla Cup Series start.
Still looking for that first career win as Adam Flickinger now passes Ebrahimian for position, mind you.
Yeah, the 12 car is just hauling right there. Car
And
looks so good in the
Flickinger
sun.
going to be able to make easy work of the 9 into the final corner.
9 got scared.
I would too if I saw a car coming up behind me like this.
Yeah, here comes the 30, trying to pass 34.
Going to easily pass the 34.
Transfer
Ozkan
spot
now
is
gets back by his teammate. Ali Nelson trying to now pass the 8-4 position.
17's in the transfer spot. Gardner trying to hunt him down.
Currently. And a battle for the race lead. Qualls is side by side with the two of Isaac Flickinger and will complete the
Clear.
pass.
Well, Isaac Flickinger crying in Miller Lite.
Well, I mean, he still gets the pole,
Yeah, that's
regardless
true.
of if he wins the duel.
Yeah, here comes the white hanky.
They'll see the white flag this time by. Does Isaac Flickinger have anything for the 26? 1 lap to go in Duel 2.
Well, Qualls is trying to win his second dual race of the season. Not going to be back-to-back like the streak we've had, but 2 out of the last 3 is 2 cars there again.
Flickinger is there.
Ooh, making a bump.
There was definitely contact. I don't know if that was tire wear or something going on with the 26. Here comes Flickinger.
Isaac is motivated. He wants this.
Will we see a last lap pass here in Duel 2?
15's licking his
It's
chops.
going to be turn 7.
2 cars there.
And
He's
if
gonna
they
make a
wreck,
run.
Alexander Rowe looking on.
Nope. He's going to do it. No, 26 wants. No, he doesn't.
He's going to keep it on course, it looks
2
like.
cars, throw it in there. 26 got it.
Not going to get there. James Qualls wins Duel 2.
Wait, a last lap pass at a road course? What the hell is this?
Well, no.
Well, 2 laps to go past. Still better than what we got before.
And then looking back, Braddock coming to the line. No competition behind him. Chris Wilson's in 20th, so we know he's going to be starting out back.
Yeah, that's tough break for Wilson. At least he survived. Gardner's going to the house.
As Braddock comes across the line in 18th. I don't know how many chasers we exactly had back there. Zorline's another one back there. Commons almost caught up to Seth for 24th. If he had like another lap or two. So we had top 10 was Qualls, Flickinger, Rose, the 2 Sanfors, Sam Young, Ambrose, Ozkan, Nelson, MoMA, Logan York, Mark George. So that ensures that it was going to be the top 15 that raced in. So Duncan, Dylan Young, and Adam McDowell at the very least do race in. The question marks for racing in will be Rob Evans, JT Bryant, and Bill Bragg Jr. Guys, your final thoughts?
So it's... Go ahead, Austin.
Most entertaining road course racing I basically have ever seen. Not to be a kiss ass, but I'm really looking forward to the main event for Cup at least. 57, I think it was 57. Long laps,
57
definitely
laps,
a
yeah.
pit stop. So gonna be long, but yet interesting. Maybe one of the more exciting road course races I've probably ever seen with COT cars, Steven.
So yeah, definitely very interesting right there. Great racing. It gives me a lot of hope. 57 laps. No lawn chairs and popcorn looking like this weekend. We're going to have a barn burner, it looks like, for the first time in a road course since Muscat last year. So good job for Logan York to make the field. Some tough breaks with the DNQs of Gardner, MoMA. Well, that's kind of good for this championship hopes on the other side since the plant made the race. Jack James, Zorline. So Zorline, it looks like Wilson. So might have the 99 to the field. Not sure yet until we do the math and shit and stuff. Sorry. That's a $500 fine. William Duncan, 13. So it's definitely going to be interesting. Last year we had a big wreck in the last section in the race we had before in the Hooters. We had a wreck in that section. So right before the pit entry, I expect a huge wreck during the race, and the rest of the race to probably be calm and have lap cars in the way, like Fitzwater likes to say. So I'm excited for the Cup race. We got the truck race tomorrow. We didn't even do that yet, so I don't know what's going to happen. So, well, I can't wait to see. What do you guys think? We're going to have a good race?
I think we will, actually. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But with that said, oh crap, I'm gonna try and remember who won it. Oh, I have so poor memory.
Any picks on me?
Congrats to Kira Arenthade and James Qualls on the dual wins. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming and racing related content. Leave a comment down below if you weren't watching the premiere with us, so let me know that you were watching, basically. because it always helps and all that good stuff. For Stephen Paul III and Austin LaPlante, I'm Gordon Fan 291, and this has been a production of the NRSL. The starting grid is rolling next, and we'll see you guys next time.
Get Steve Paul a beer.